What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for local sports. It's Tyler.
And Mike, and this Poly football highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, perfect for your next team event.
And what if your next team event is in Narbonne, Mike?
Narbonne?
Narbonne. Autocorrect aside, we're here in Harbor City. Poly on the road, taking on the Gauchos. Returning starter, quarterback Roman Ale, leading the Gauchos, who have been talking a lot of S, as that sign in the background will let you know. For Poly, a lot of people waiting to see when Malik Henry would throw his first pass for the Rabbits. But for now, Nolan McDonald is the signal caller for Poly.
And he was eager to use the spotlight tonight. Josh Brown has been in that spotlight, the junior middle linebacker, hoping to lead a strong defensive performance and a lot of chirping before kickoff. There was a lot riding on this game, a lot of pride for both teams. Sean Riley, the Arizona commit, getting Narbonne off to a good start with a big return on the opening kickoff.
Yeah, you won it, let's do it then, and a good start, like you said, for Narbonne, but the drive comes to a piercing halt as DeAndre Pierce plays tip drill and grabs the interception. A nice job by Four, just being opportunistic in that secondary. Big play for D-Block coming out of the gate.
But on the other side, Poly unable to take advantage of big special teams miscue means the Jackrabbits can't get the punt away, and so Narbonne's going to take over in the Jackrabbits red zone for their second drive.
The defense, though, give them credit. They hold again at their own 9-yard line. That's going to force a Gaucho field goal attempt by Angel Garcia, who's able to sneak it inside the upright. So Narbonne takes advantage of the field position, and they leave it 3-0 here in the first. Mike Mawai, the fourth quarter hero versus Centennial, is going to bust off a 16-yard gain to get the Poly offense going, but not a ton of running plays in the first half, and Poly had a couple of drives stall out deep in Narbonne territory.
And because they don't have that confidence in a kicker, they don't get 3 points out of that. It's just a turnover and downs. The big break on special teams, Josh Brown
double thump
lays that one on the ground, and Jawan Barker, Jawani on the spot, scoops it up, and Tyler gets wrecked on the sideline, but that is a Poly touchdown. Obviously, much rejoicing on the Jackrabbit side of the field.
Yes, through all the tumult, you can see Poly is fired up about that touchdown, coach and all, as they take the lead 7-3 here in the second quarter. But back came Ale and the Gauchos, a 36-yard scamper here to get it to the Jackrabbit 13-yard line. The Narbonne offense looked its best after Poly put points on the board. A few plays later, Justin Franks honestly, earnestly, candidly gets it into the end zone as the Gauchos take the lead right back, and they would take that 10-7 lead going into the locker room.
Big game Franks with a big performance right there. 10-7 Narbonne, as Tyler said. Jackrabbits start the second half going back to Mawai, the super sophomore, and better balance from the offense would key a much better second half.
And I don't know if you've heard the news, Mike, but McDonald's is serving up these Egg McMuffins all night.
24-hour-a-day breakfast. I couldn't be more excited.
That's right. Nolan to brother Cameron, and the McDonald's go 61 yards to the drive-thru. That was the big play the Poly offense was looking for. They take the lead immediately here in the second half, 14-10 Jackrabbits.
Defense turning up the heat to Josh Talbot, bringing the mother-loving ruckus all night. He looks like an old-school Poly safety, and that's exactly what this defense needed, is some nastiness.
Oh, he brings the trucks. The offense did move the ball more effectively, as we mentioned, in that second half with a little more balance. AP trying to fire up his playmakers on the sidelines, knowing this is a big game, and that would lead to probably the most interesting punt you will see this season, as Jack Jones gonna run it around.
It's a designed fake run, and when he saw it wasn't there, he pulls it back, makes two guys miss, punts, and ends up pinning the Gauchos on their own 4s. That's an All-American play.
Yes, but Narbonne was able to drive it from there. They go the length of the field, 96 yards in 10 plays, running it and passing it, probably a little bit too easily if you're a Poly fan, and it would be capped off by this touchdown scamper from Ale, who dives for the pylon on the right side of your screen, getting in and putting Narbonne back in front, 17-14, just into the fourth quarter.
So go time for the Poly offense, but unable to get anything going on the next drive, the offense stalling out. So they need a little boost from the defense to try and keep Narbonne out of the end zone. They do pin him deep on a 3rd and long. Caleb Crichton can't quite bring Ale down, and this miracle play to Franks is going to get them a first down. But Tyler, you know what my mom always said was, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah, replay is going to show Ale's knee was down at the 2, so it would have been 4th and long from there. Instead, move the sticks on that crazy play going out to Franks.
If the refs had seen that, they might have saved us all a heart attack, Tyler.
You're right. The Gauchos would then push the ball out to midfield. Poly now really needing a stop. 3rd and 2 at the 43. The Jackrabbits get a marvelous stop in the backfield. Marvelous Lamsam getting in a big play to get his offense the ball back. But the offense could not deliver. A quick 3 and out now with under 4 minutes left in this game, Mike.
Well, and that you sort of felt like that might have been it, but an inspired defensive performance forces a quick 3 and out from Narbonne. Took just a minute off the clock. One last chance for the Poly offense. They've got it on their own 18 with 2:14 left.
And welcome to the spotlight, Nolan McDonald. He hits Jack Jones on his first play. Then, on 4th and 2, with the game on the line here, gotta have this. He's gonna step up, scamper, and pick up 16 yards to keep the game alive.
As he lets a defender roll off of him as well.
Exactly. He says, give me the next play. He goes outside to DeVere Hamilton, who's able to high point the ball and get out of bounds wisely to stop the clock. Then McDonald gonna use his feet again, E-I-E-I-O, another first down for Poly.
So he's moving him along. He said he felt like it was just instinct taking over at this point. Jamarcus Robertson takes the handoff. He's got a nice game. The hurry-up offense just looking good for McDonald as he finds Jack again. Everything on the sideline, everything accurate. Just over 30 seconds left. The crowd feeling it. A packed crowd on the Poly sideline. And here we go.
Nolan McDonald running up the middle, and let me be great. Diving into the end zone, touchdown Jackrabbits, and that gives them the lead with 22 seconds to play. Oh my goodness, how do you feel about it, Junior?
He's pretty fired up. Obviously, a lot of talk about the quarterback position at Poly, but that kid grabbed the spotlight and deserved to have it tonight. Narbonne looking for a miracle. They will not find it. Ale is sacked right there, and Antonio Pearson as Jackrabbits get the win, and this one really, really meant something.
It did indeed. A wild finish, great last drive from McDonald's. Like you said, Mike, a lot of talk about the quarterback at Poly. That one definitely deserved the attention tonight with a huge road victory. We want to thank our sponsors, Papalucci's, for helping us bring you this video and everything else we do with the Gazettes and the Press Telegram. And hey, we love Thursday Night Lights. The next time we will see this Poly Jackrabbit team will be in Sin City. You want coverage of Poly Bishop Gorman from Vegas? Got to keep it locked right here. Your home for Long Beach sports.